Hello, this is Mrs. Heathcote. Welcome to grade 3, third grade, end of module 2, review test numbers 5 and 6. With Mrs. Heathcote, that's me. All right, so number 6 actually looks like this. This one was taken from our practice before. I don't have one for this one, but the one that you'll take for end of module 2 sees if you can do your 2s, multiplication, 3s, 4s, and 5s, multiplication and division within 100 seconds. And the goal is always to get 30 right, I believe. And then more than that is bonus. Less than that just says we need to work on it. All right, here we go. Number 5 says, baggage handlers lift heavy luggage into the plane. The weight of one bag is shown on the scale to the right. One baggage handler lifts 4 bags of the same weight. Round to estimate the total weight she lifts. Then calculate accurately or exactly. Nice. So when we look at that little scale, the arrow is pointing to the 44. So that tells us that we have 44 kilograms. So one baggage handler lifts 4 bags of the same weight. We want to round to estimate. So let's use our vertical number line. So if 44 is our real number, we're going to round to the tens place. So 40 would be our lower number. And if you add 1 to the tens place, that would make 50 as our higher number. And what's the midway between 40 and 50? Yeah, the midway point is 45. So is 44 going to be closer to 40 or closer to 50? Yeah, it'll be closer to 40 because it's right here. 44 is just below the midway point. So we're going to have that as being 40. Round to estimate the total weight. Well, she's lifting 4 bags. So we're going to go 4 plus 40, 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40. If you multiply by 4s, you would get 160. Or if you add, this is 80 and this is 80, and then 80 plus 80 would also be 160, right? And so we want to say it's about 160 because we use the about sign when we estimate. But then it says you need to calculate exactly. So let me erase a little bit of this so that I can do it. Oh, and let's add the word kilograms to that. All right, so now I've got to add 44 plus 44 plus 44 plus 44 to add it precisely or exactly, right? So 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12, plus 4 is 16. The 6 goes in the ones column, and we carry a 1 up to the top. You can actually make that one full size if you like. It doesn't matter. We're just trying to make sure we don't forget it. All right. So then we've got 4 plus 4 is 8 again, plus 4 is 12, plus 4 is 16, plus the 1 that was carried up here makes it 17. So 176 kilograms, right? Then on B it says, another baggage handler lifts luggage that weighs a total of 175 kilograms. Write and solve an equation to show how much more or less weight he lifts than the first handler. All right, so she lifted 100, right? Was she a girl? Oh, yep, she. It says the weight she lifts. So she lifted 176, but he lifted 175. But it says I have to write and solve an equation. So I'm going to go 176 minus 175 equals 1, right? And so I'm going to say she lifted 1 more pound, not pound, sorry, kilogram than he did. There you go. So double check by reading your sentence again to make sure that we are correct, right? Another baggage handler lifts luggage that weighs a total of 175 kilograms. Write and solve an equation to show how much more or less. Yep, then the first handler, I think we did. If you have a problem that's both boys, then you would have to either use their name or say the first handler lifted 1 more kilogram than the second handler, right? Using those first words and second words. All right, C. The baggage handlers load luggage for 26 minutes. If they start at 7:15 p.m., what time do they finish? So if they start at 7:15, then you can just add 26 minutes like this. As you get older, this way of adding won't always work because sometimes you'll have it'll go over into the next hour. But we're in 3rd grade, so it doesn't usually go over. So 5 plus 6 is 11, and we carry that up there. 2 plus 2 is 4, and it's still 7 o'clock. So let's see, the baggage handlers load luggage for 26 minutes. If they start at 7:15, what time do they finish? They finish at 7:41 p.m. Really important that you write the p.m. because again, in 4th grade, they're going to start making it more difficult and you might actually finish in the a.m. instead of p.m. All right, let's see if we have another part to this one. We do. D, one baggage handler drinks the amount of water shown below every day at work. How many liters of water does she drink during all 7 days of the week? So the first thing you have to do is to come to the picture and be able to see that there are 5 liters of water, right? So we could do a tape diagram and be like, we've got 5 liters one day and then 5 liters another day. How many boxes will I have to make for this tape diagram to be accurate? Yeah, it's 7 because it asked for 7 days. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with 5 in each one. And now we can count by 5s. Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then I like to reread the problem to make sure I answer my word problem with a really good solid word answer. It says, how many liters of water does she drink during all 7 days of the week? So we can start. During all 7 days of the week, she drinks 35 liters of water. Remember that the L in liters needs to be capitalized. Remember to practice your times tables for 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, so that you can do this page quickly. Remember that some of them are done as division, right? So when you have a division problem, you can think of 5 times what equals 20 to fill that out if you like multiplication better. So 14 divided by 7 looks pretty scary, but if you know your 2's times tables, that will help you. Might also have some of your 10's times tables, apparently. All right, best of luck to you.